Hello YouTube, it's me John Avenger once again, long time no see with my reviews. This is the last review for the month of January. It's a 2022 American computer animated comedy film. Oh, this movie was really funny. Produced by Illumination Studios, yes. And it's a sequel to the spin-off prequel Minions and the fifth entry in the Despicable Me franchise. It's directed by Cal Balda, co-directed by Brad Abelson and Jonathan Del Valle, and produced by Chris Melandri, Janet Healy, and Chris Renaud, from a screenplay written by Matt Fogel and a story by Fogel and Brian Lynch. The film features Steve Carell reprising his role as Gru, this time as a kid, but this is before he's bald, and Pierre Coffin as the Minions who cracked me up. With Taraji P. Henson, Michelle Yeoh, she's had a great year, Russell Brand, Julie Andrews, and Alan Arkin in the supporting roles. He was great. I'll talk about that later. In the film, an 11-year-old Gru plans to become a supervillain with the help of his minions, which leads to a showdown with malevolent team The Vicious Six. Minions: The Rise of Gru. I love this movie. This was hilarious. Just like The Bad Guys last year. If I had seen this in theaters, it would have been in my top 10 easily. I would have taken Pinocchio out and put this instead, because this is way better. This is funny. It's got great animation. It was overlooked at the Oscars. Shame on you for that. It's short. It's 87 minutes long. There's a 97-minute cut with an overturned exit music, but that's, I think, on the Blu-ray or something. But didn't need to be that long. It was fine at 87 minutes. I laughed my ass off. The movie made a lot of money. It cost $80 million. That's like that's like a third of the budget for a Disney movie or a Pixar movie. And this movie made $900 million. Oh my God. Told you, people around the world just love those little yellow corn pops with eyes and goggles. They're just the funniest non-Disney characters you ever seen. I love the ideas in the movie. They have like a cheese ray. You have that rock that can turn these guys into animals. That's at the end. I don't want to say too much. There's a cool-ass dragon in the movie. The purple dragon. That's all I'm going to say. See that in the third act. You're going to wish that Raya and the Last Dragon was like that. If it was more like this movie, it'd be in my top 10 of that year, but they fucked it up because the dragon's barely in the end. Yeah, the film came out during COVID. It was delayed 2 years, but it was worth the wait. And the film received generally positive reviews, and it was deemed an improvement over the first one. It is. It's much funnier than the first one. Better villains, better animation. They have more sense of direction. There's not as much filler in this one, because I thought the first Minions had some filler in it. Like in the opening had like a lot of, they were trying to find their new master and all that. And it took forever for them to get to the city and meet humans. Here it goes right into the antics. The soundtrack is fan-freaking-tastic. It's a lot of 70s music because it takes place in the 1970s, 1976. I wasn't around yet, but I love that kind of music. They have Linda Ronstadt, and they have Funky Town, and there's a song. They have a lot of old songs in this movie. So. A lot of great songs. I can't say them all because I don't remember them all, but it's fantastic. It rivals the Shrek movies with the old music because people love old music. And yeah, it's plot. It's convoluted. I mean, Gru is with the Minions and then he leaves them for a while and then goes with the old man, Alan Arkin's character, who's great, by the way. His voice acting. This man is a great actor. There's a reason he won an Oscar, guys. Also, the plot's been done before. The Sinister Six. Well, they try to do that with Spider-Man, and also they're where they're trying to join a villain group. Incredibles kind of did that too. I think with the kid wanted to join Mr. Incredible and he said no, and then he becomes a villain. It's kind of that same thing, similar to that. But the rest of the movie's fantastic. Like the animation's great, the humor is fantastic, the aesthetics. Love looking at this film. Is very colorful. No dry animation, and they don't suck the color out like in some Disney movies now. It's a fifth highest grossing movie of last year. The voice acting is fantastic, and they didn't have Kristen Wiig or the girls, and it was still hilarious. This is the second best movie right behind Despicable Me 2. I just was laughing my ass off. And if you don't laugh at this, then you don't have a sense of humor, because this is what comedy should be, Netflix. Yeah, this was on Netflix. I saw this on Netflix with my family. We were laughing our asses off. And it's just really, really fun. And kids are very spoiled now because they have these really cute animated movies with great animation, colors, and mostly good voice actors. They're celebrity voice actors. Most of these are celebrity voice actors, and some of them are actual voice actors. Jean-Claude Van Damme is pretty good. You know, you have Dolph Lundgren as Svengeance, as the roller skater. You have a black woman, and she serves the plot. She's not a diversity hire. She serves the plot. You have her with the afro. What's her name? Bell Bottoms, because again, that was what they wore in the 70s, and she's cool. I love Taraji P Henson's voice. And you had the RZA, a rapper that is not the best actor when he's on camera, but here he has a few lines he does fine. He's the biker, and they have afros. It was the time. It's not offensive. It was what black people had at the time in the 1970s. Will Arnett and Steve Coogan make reprisal roles as Mr. Perkins and Silas Ramsbottom. There's a lot of Easter eggs from the other films, so if you've seen the other films, it's going to be an Easter egg hunt for you. And it's hilarious. Like, your kids are going to love this film. And it was one of the better animated films in the summer last year. Because Paws of Fury didn't do it for me. I didn't see Lightyear. I did like Super Pets. That was cute. It was. But the ending was a little bit too, bland. It was done before. They did the same ending in Bad Guys. But here, it's, the ending is badass. The Minions have a scene where they get their inner beast when they go training with Michelle Yeoh. And they become anime characters. It's as crazy as the third act of Into the Spider-Verse, but without the flashy pink lights, which I appreciated, because that CG, the shiny pink lights are a little bit too much. It's seizure-inducing. There's no seizure-inducing flashy lights here. It's enough craziness without giving you a headache. And it's just funny, like the gentleman. Yeah, I remember #Gentleman Minions TikTok trend. I remember that last year. But yeah, the movie is just so funny, man. A lot of the side gags, I don't want to say too much. They made me laugh. A lot of the signs that they put, even the end credits made me laugh. Like the scene where they said, shoes that mom is not going to miss. That was funny. Just thinking about this movie. I want to see it again. I want to get it on Blu-ray. It says that the Rise of Gru audiences were between the ages of 13 and 17. I'm in my 30s, and I was laughing harder than kids would. Than the target audience. And it's funny. If you have Netflix, watch this movie. You're going to laugh your ass off. If you love the other movies, this is right up there with it. It's one of the best films from 2022. I should have put this on my list. Next time I won't wait so long. When Despicable Me 4 comes out, I'm going to watch it and laugh my ass off and put it in my top 10. Because those Minions just crack me up, man. They're the funniest characters that are yellow in a long time, but it's just Detective Pikachu. But thanks for watching, guys. You could tell by my face I love this movie. Had a lot of joy. It gave me a lot of joy in this painful long month of no snow, stress, and a lot of up and down weight problems. But I'm still here, and I'm still gonna do videos in February. So take care. I'll see you in the next video. I'll do a podcast later today. It's Starship Troopers, the original. So stay tuned for that. See you in the next one.